typical analysis starts with a question. You can pose this to the MCP server and just basically tell it to just and then give it an approach and then tell it to just help you with that. And this is the part of the demo that um, shows you how you can go from a question to like the right set of data. But like if you've ever worked with these servers, it actually pays to give it some context. And this is what I've been doing over here. So I have a prompt prepared from before this live stream. Essentially, I'm given it a problem. I'm currently in the market for apartments. I want to run analysis to find apartment complexes that are close to a gym, let's say within a 1 mile radius. I also lay out my approach to it a little bit. This is like best, LLM best practices. So I tell it that I want it to start by helping me find the right data sets. Once we agreed on the data sets to use, then I want to come up with I want to brainstorm an analysis strategy together. Once we have that and agree on the strategy, I want to then run queries. And once we have that and validated the results, maybe I want to have it turned into a notebook. So here I'm actually going to, instead of downtown San Jose, turn this into downtown Campbell, which is a smaller area. I also give it some constraints. So essentially, I say, hey, I do not want you to run queries until we get to step number 3. The reason I say tell it that is because executing queries takes time. Like it just, it has to self-correct sometimes. Getting a cluster up and running and then running queries against it, especially against like a larger area, may take time. So I just save it for later. I also tell it I don't want you to write code until we get to step number 4 because I don't want it to just start giving me code to execute. This is just not relevant for me. So yeah, I just then ask it to start at step number 1 and then we're good to go. But before I submit this, um, it's one of the things that we've seen is that it's as a best practice, it's pays to use one of the latest models. They tend to perform a lot better.